Hi, this is Jim. Welcome. You can reach me at 1-800-OLD-TOYS or email me pictures at oldtoys@yahoo.com. Today here we have guided missile carrier. This guided missile carrier was made by Nylint and was introduced in 1958. It's a ballistic missile carrier. It's 15.5 inches long, and it was a replica authorized by Baker Industries truck division of Otis Elevator, which is what the label says. Let me get that over here without dropping that. See that? It's a very neat toy. I've had some of these through the years, but never with the missile. And if I had it in excellent condition like this, I never found the missile, but this came to me in excellent condition with the missile. So ordinarily, this wouldn't be something I would collect, but the color and the meaning of it, especially in today's day and age, is significant. It is a significant model, and it's representative of how history repeats itself. But it's steerable. It's army green with the yellow elevator, and I'll turn it around in a second. And the missile is primarily white and blue and red, as we can see over here. The missile and cradle are usually missing. I'm reading from the McElwee's Collector Guide. Great book. This was published, I think, in '93. This is particularly well-made toy. Apparently it's sold well because you see a fair number of the trucks around today. Having said this, today's collectors don't beat the doors down to get one of these. This kind of toy is not the sort of thing toy trucks and construction vehicle collectors feel is essential to their toy world. Well, since 1993, we've had a couple of wars, and there is what I consider a world war happening right now in 2023. And this is a ballistic missile, so let me see what else they say. Perhaps in time when there are such animals as an American space vehicle collector, this toy will take off. Nylint offered this carrier in '58 and '59 and probably in '60. The missile nose cone can be orbited as a satellite according to the 1959 Nylint literature. Truck alone in '93 was $55. With the missile and cradle, $110. This truck will do a lot better in years to come. Wonder if it can do calculus. Well, that's a referral. The calculus was a referral to the preamble in the section titled Missile Trucks and Launchers. So here is the preamble. And it starts off with the Cold War influence and surprise of the Soviet Sputnik were strong themes and toys in the latter 1950s. We were all told the Soviets put a satellite in orbit first because none of our fourth graders were learning calculus like the Soviet kids were. So, and this is not me saying this is McElwee. So we spent a lot of money, changed our methods of teaching math, built expensive new high schools, made a lot of architects, attorneys, and publishers rich. And now not only our little fourth graders can't do calculus, but neither can our 12th graders. That's not so bad, but our little fourth graders can no longer add, even when they graduate from high school. And it says in parentheses, if it is now the year 2000, perhaps things have changed. Well, Mr. McElwee, things have changed. It changed a lot faster. So let's get back to the toys. All right, so here we have this guided missile carrier. It's steerable. Let's see. Yep, it's steerable. Now I'm going to show a rear profile because I haven't looked at this closely. Look at that. Travel loader, N2800. And these are, I don't know what these are plastic. These are plastic. I wonder if when they were clear, if there were ever plans to put lights in there. But you can see the rear of the missile. This missile's got some little wear here. I wouldn't be too concerned about this wear because it doesn't appear that those little edges could touch the surface if it was taken off. So here is the guider. Oh, look at all that dirt. So let's turn this around and look at the business end. Oh, it's a heavy one. I had to ship one of these one time, and it wasn't cheap. And that's when shipping was cheap. Let me clean off this dirt. I shouldn't be doing this in my toy room, but what the hey, huh? Shut the vacuum again and again and again. So here is the business end, and this is the elevator. So you know, I don't know how this elevator is supposed to work. Yeah, I know it goes up and down, but what is it supposed to be doing? Is it supposed to be loading a vehicle? I can't even get it to work. Let's see if I can take out. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh, it does something fancy here. Let me unclip it. Oh, what's that? It's got a spring. Oh, this could be very interesting. I understand why not a lot of these trucks have the rockets, because Johnny wasn't allowed to play with this rocket. Look at the business end of that. So you would put this on the ground and put a projectile in it and shoot it out. Now I wonder if this ever came with something in the cone, because I got to imagine it did. Let me see. Oh yeah. So in the picture, it shows that it did have a nose cone. So this is not the nose. Well, this is the nose, but there probably was a foam cone. Let's see. Yeah, there probably was. The missile nose cone can be orbited as a satellite, according to the 59 Nylint literature. So I never seen one. I mean, I've seen these for sale separately, and no one knew what they were. And it took me a while until I got one of my own to determine that this is the missile. But it's heavy and it's lethal. I mean, this is, oh, look, you could even load it. There's even a place to cock it. All right, so let's put this missile down for a second. Let's look at this elevator. So this comes off. So I would imagine that this is supposed to go up and down. Oh, you got to push it a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so here. So I'm guessing that the missiles probably sits on a crate or something. And in order to transport it, you need to first pick up the missile. So it would be on a crate, and then it'd be slid in. And now that the tabs have met, you'd be able to push it in and raise it even higher. Now, what's interesting is I don't know what the purpose of this is. Maybe when it's on the ground, it's supposed to stand up. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can't see that, huh? So maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not sure. This is Jim from 1-800-OLD-TOYS, playing with a guided missile carrier. So you know, this is the carrier. It's not the launcher, although I'm trying to figure out why they have this fancy crate here. It appears you'd be able to lift it up. But anyway, so my number is 1-800-OLD-TOYS. You can email me pictures at oldtoys@yahoo.com. So let's put the missile aside since we took a look at that. I'm sorry we don't have the nose cone. And take a look at the underside. So these wheels say Nylint Toys. And, oh, that's cool. Look at the quality. Look at how clean this is. This thing's, look at the front end on this thing. This thing has really never been played with. What's interesting is, what is this? It seems like there's some sort of gear that goes back there. Do you see that? There's a gear there, right there, and there's a gear here. Now maybe it has something to do with the lift. Oh, okay, wait, no, it's just a drive. Oh, you could actually push out the whole elevator. Oh, there's another wheel. Uh-oh. Okay, so here we go. Okay, oh, be careful of that missile. So let's see. So that's how it works. So there's actually two. That looks safe, yeah. There's three wheels. There's a steering wheel, right? And then we got the elevator wheel. And then we have it's another wheel that moves the elevator in. So I bet you what's supposed to happen is you would arrive on site at the factory, right? Straighten out your wheel. You pull up without hitting the bomb, and you get close to it, right? Make sure it's down. And then you extend your elevator. Let's see if I'm getting that. Extend your elevator. Yep, there it is, went through. Then you lift it up. And then you move it in. It's got a spring under there, if you remember. And there you go. So there you have it. You have one Nylint, Nylint Tool and Manufacturing Company. See that a little better right there. Nylint Tool and Manufacturing Company. Nylint Toys, Rockford, Illinois. Guided missile carrier, travel loader. It's got the nice star, a little dusty. Very handsome model. So if you're a military collector, ballistic missiles, if that's your thing, and I'm sure there's probably a lot of sophisticated models of ballistic missiles that were made by Lockheed Martin and other armament companies, including China, Russia, United States, even European countries. That would be some amazing collection to see one of those. It's kind of like collecting robots, except with the military theme. It must be phenomenal. I don't collect military, but you could see how missiles, especially the ones that allow you to shoot projectiles, are hard to come by these days. So anyway, this is Jim from 1-800-OLD-TOYS. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will be making more videos of various toys in my collection. I have a very large collection of different types of toys I've been collecting since the mid-70s. So I hope you check back again. All right. If you have any questions, don't forget 1-800-OLD-TOYS or email me pictures at oldtoys@yahoo.com. Thank you.